Hey guys, welcome back to Frankly Inspired. Today I have the task of reconnecting these shutters. These are just decorative, they're plastic and they don't weigh a whole lot, but these ones came loose because they use a very flimsy vinyl or plastic fastener that's drilled into the mortar here, and these snap off. And you can see here, this is another one that I'm gonna have to take down and reattach. It's probably got two or three of them that are still hooked on. So the object is they break off inside, so you got to drill them out or pull them out with a pair of pliers. So I'm gonna do that now. I use a masonry bit to get some of that opened up, and then you do your best to pull it out. Try not to open the hole too much more. There's it's a little, again, this is just an old beat up one, and then there's six total here. So you really want to pull them out whole, because if not, it makes it difficult to do the next step, which is insert anchors for the next install. So you gotta be a little bit gentle to try to get these pieces out of here. Otherwise, it makes it really difficult to put in the anchors for the next step in the process. And this one seemed to break off in there, so it's gonna be difficult. Pretty much done there. And two things up top. I did two of these already earlier today on the other side of the front house there. And it'd be great if they just pulled out without having to drill them, but it really doesn't happen. Okay, so I got all six of them out. Let me show you what it looks like. These are the broken pieces here. And this is what they look like originally. They are these little, it's like a plastic with these barbs that go inside. But there's no good way to pull this out once it's messed up. So I am going to install these anchors, plastic anchors. These are about an inch long, and they're for like a 1/4 inch size screws. And then I am going to use these exterior structural screws that have a flatter head with a washer, and these will get me through. These are about an inch thick. Again, they're pretty flimsy, you know, they're just decorative. So, but I just figured this is the best way. So the next step of the process is to make sure these anchors fit in those spaces in there. I have to find my other drill bit. She's right here where I left it. So it's a little bit bigger drill bit, and you don't really want to go too big because then these anchors won't do their job and they won't grab on. So you gotta kind of play around with it. Make sure you get all that dust out, and then just kind of test fit it. When it goes in about halfway, you should be good to do the rest with tapping with a hammer. That's good. Again, don't open it up too big. Width-wise is the issue. Still too snug. I think that should be good. That's good. Okay, I think we're good. So you just take a hammer, and there's 6 total. And if they're snug, they will bend on you. So you want to just go slow. You just tap these in so they're flush with the brick. See, that one's too tight. I gotta open up that one more. So it's actually good that they're snug, but if you go too hard on it, it won't. It'll bend it or break it off, and then you're stuck with the same situation that we were trying to pry the half out of there. I think that's good. Still. And sometimes they get, when they get too mangled up, just might as well get another one. So the issue there is the front of it is open wide enough, but when it gets further in, it is not. So that's where it gets jammed up. Still, good Lord. Sometimes the dust also snags things up. There you go. So those are good. And let's get these last 2. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so these screws that I got, they use a special star bit. And I went ahead and got washers because, again, these things are pretty flimsy. And I didn't want to snap it, so I figured it'll hold on better. So slip the washer through the screw. Again, these are a little bit overkill for this application, but I'll be able to take them off in the future. My wife wants to paint these black or get black ones to go with the house better, so we'll see what's better to do. Not too far. So that's good. It's a little difficult doing this by yourself as well. And sometimes you don't have a helper, so you just gotta do it by yourself. Just a little bit too far. Okay. Let's do these bottom two. And don't go too far with the screw itself because you will snap right through. And I think the washer helped out. And these came in a box of 50 of the screws and 50 washers. So I have to do a few more. There you have it, snug, snug. So, all done. I'll show you the close-up here. And here you see the one next to it. These plastic pieces just snap off. So I'll have to do the same operation, take these down, and we have about, I don't know, 12 or 15 of them through all the windows in the front of the house. And most of them have at least one that's messed up. So yeah, easy project. I looked online, I couldn't really find much. So again, I went to the store and bought this box of their framing, exterior framing screws. So they're good for outside, it won't rust. And they have that fat head, you see. And then with the washer, it gives it a little bit more holding power because these, you know, again, they're pretty flimsy, but they're on good now, so we shouldn't have an issue. That's what it looks like. So Franklin Inspired, getting your shutters attached or reattached, as in my case. I did 2 other ones today, so 3 total. I'm gonna have to do a bunch more. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the channel, and share the video, and I'll continue to make videos showing little easy DIY projects like I've been doing. Hope you're enjoying it. Thanks.